Now, we all know that women can do anything, but sometimes it's hard to visualize yourself. That's right, girl.
Yup.
Sometimes it's hard to visualize yourself in spaces that are routinely male dominated. And that's why representation is everything. And with so many women stepping into career industries that are saturated with men, the goal is for more women to follow their lead. Well, today we're talking to someone who does just that. This is Women for the Win. Yes!
There's always a sense of pride when I see a female pilot. They fly from city to city and millions of people a day trust them with their lives. Now, even though that's a huge responsibility, female pilots know they have to be the best if they're going to try to shatter those glass ceilings in the aviation industry. Well, our next guest takes that responsibility very seriously. As a female pilot, she loves her office in the sky, and she's even found a way to get people talking more about the industry she loves. Please welcome First Officer Daisa Dorbea. Hey, Daisa, welcome to the show.
Deja.
Hey, y'all.
Booted!
Thank you for being
Yes,
here and making this
Captain.
pilot uniform fashion.
You are.
Oh, thank you.
You are so
Y'all look
fly.
really, really cute. Y'all look good
You
too.
I'm gonna get me a pilot. I didn't even know I wanted a pilot hat. Now I want a
I
pilot.
know, now all of a sudden I need that. Me too.
So did you always want to be a pilot, Deja? Did you know always that this was what you were gonna do?
No, I actually wanted to be a lawyer at first. I graduated from college with a degree in political science. And before applying to law school, I moved to Atlanta and took a job as a flight attendant. And then went into the United States Army Reserve. And then after training is when I actually decided to make a switch. So I enrolled into flight school and I've been a pilot for about 5 years now.
Wow.
Done it all, people.
You went from being a flight attendant to a pilot. Now, were there differences going from a female-dominated industry to a male-dominated industry?
Yes, absolutely. The main one being training as a flight attendant, you are surrounded by females. And then when I switched over to the other side, I was surrounded by a whole bunch of guys. So it was definitely a shock at first. I honestly think that the statistics of women who fly in the United States of America is 6%. And the statistics for African-American women who fly in America is 1%. So, I know I had to do what I had to do in order to get to where I wanted to be.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
That 1% is you, sis. What is
Yes,
the most
ma'am.
challenging part, right, of being in a male-dominated industry? What's challenging? Spill the beans.
I definitely say the most challenging part is staying true to yourself and who you are as a woman, not dulling down your femininity in order to fit in with the guys. I'd also say that the most challenging part is just making sure you always know why you're there and that it's there at the forefront and you just are not getting distracted by your surroundings.
What do people it's like when, because and this is terrible, and we should always think we could see a woman doing anything, but when you go into the cockpit and you see the pilot as a woman, are people still surprised? Like, how do they react when they see that you're the one flying the plane?
Oh my gosh, I get a variety of responses. The most prominent one being like a look of confusion. People
Really?
be like, "Oh my God,
Still?
yeah."
Wow.
They'll be like, "Oh my God, is she about to fly the plane? Or is she a pilot? She doesn't look like a pilot." And then I'll get some people that come up to me who are really, really proud and want to take pictures. Then I'll also get people who come up to me and they're like, "Are you a flight attendant?" And I'll be in like full pilot uniform. So it just really all depends on the day.
One of the super cool things that you're doing is you started a company called Pilot Bay. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So a few months ago, excuse me, I really feel like God placed it on my heart to start a clothing company called Pilot Bay. The Bay stands for Bold, Authentic Evolution. And pretty much anybody can be a pilot bay as long as you pilot through life in a bold, authentic, and evolutionary way. This shirt is definitely for you. Things have slowed down a little bit because of COVID, but I do fully intend on picking everything back up in the future.
Well, what would you say to the little girls right now who are interested in becoming pilots?
I definitely say to the little girls, find a community of women or people who are doing what you want to do or who have done what you want to do. As for me, I'm part of an organization called Sisters of the Skies. Our main purpose is getting African American women into the cockpit flying professionally. I cannot tell you how many times I wish I had that going through training. It just makes a world of difference. I would try and vent to my mom about material that was hard or just having a hard day in general. And she'd be like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. So definitely finding a community. And then I also say to go to your local flight school and take a discovery flight. A flight instructor will take you up. They'll show you around. They'll let you fly with them there, of course, and let you get a feel of the controls. And it'll help you see if it's something that if you want to do in the future.
Right.
Yeah. So discovery flight and community are definitely the most important things.
Fantastic.
That's
Wow.
amazing. Deja, thank you so much for sharing your experiences. Let me tell you, we are so proud of you.
For
It's
sure.
amazing what you're doing, and I hope that others are inspired by watching you.